Well, Illini football fans, what a win it was. Taking out overrated Kansas Jayhawks 23-17. And make no mistake about it, Kansas is not a top 25 team. Neither is Illinois. Not yet. Much to prove. Luke, yesterday, 192 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. The running game, abysmal. They could not run the ball. That is a problem. We were hoping the offensive line would be fixed, but it is not. Their running game, non-existent. And that's going to cause big problems for the rest of the season. Franklin at wideout, an amazing one-hand catch. Really showed that he's going to be a valuable receiver for the Illini this season. Pat Bryant, 3 catches, 70 yards. Between those two, you can make a living as a quarterback. There was some drops in the game. How can we not remember Aiden dropping a touchdown? Everyone in football is taught from the very beginning, watch the ball, catch the ball, then worry about what's going on after that. So, drop passes, can't run the ball, and yet Illini win. How is that possible? Well, you know, turnovers. Turnovers overcome a lack of a running game and drop passes. So, 4 turnovers for Kansas, 1 for Illinois. And that is the ball game. Yards per rush, 5.6 for Kansas, 2.3 for Illinois. 186 for them, 79 for Illinois. How about that quarterback for Kansas? Overhyped. Happens all the time, though. 141 yards, 3 interceptions for him, 192 for Luke. So, it looks promising for Luke. Looks like this year he'll be better than he was last year. If I could offer him any advice, Franklin and Bryant, throw it to them every single time. Why not? They're your weapons. They got to get this running game going somehow, some way. I don't know if they have the linemen within the program to make it happen, but when you can't run the ball in the Big Ten, it's tough because you're counting on getting 4 turnovers to win the game. That's not realistic. So, great win for Illinois. Even though Kansas has no business being ranked in the top 25, even though their quarterback is overrated. And did Kansas really have the nerve to show up to Illinois thinking they could walk all over Illinois? If they did, the audacity of that, shame on them. Illinois, though, this is the kind of game they lose regardless. But they didn't. They overcame and they won. And when it mattered the most, Valentine came in and was able to get some runs to close out the game. So that was good. Hopefully, this leads to getting enough wins to make a bowl game. Now, is Illinois a top 25 team in the country? No. Just relax with that. Let's let some games play out. And I'll tell you what, Illinois, when they play Nebraska, Illinois beats Nebraska, Yes, you better believe it. They do deserve to be ranked. So, Central Michigan coming up next. Illinois should beat them. That won't get them ranked. You go to Nebraska and you win. You deserve a top 25 ranking because I think Nebraska would be worthy enough to earn that. And yes, I do think Nebraska is better than Kansas. And then you got to go to Penn State. So Illinois, real shot at being 3-0. And then tough game at Nebraska, tough game at Penn State. You could beat Purdue. Michigan, their quarterback position sucks, but they have a defense. And I know Texas won, by 20-something points. But if not for Michigan's defense, it would have been much worse. So that's still going to be a very, very, very difficult game for Illinois to win. Make no mistake about it. Oregon, overrated. You just can't plug in a quarterback and think he's going to do great. So Oregon, they'll be dropping in the rankings, but still playing at Oregon, extremely difficult. Minnesota sucks. Michigan State sucks. Rutgers, you can win that game. Northwestern, you can win that game. Illinois could go bowling this year, but one game at a time. You handle Kansas, now handle Central Michigan. All right. This is an exciting win, no doubt about it. So, yeah. Luke looking better than he was last year. That is for sure. That's a good thing. The offensive line, it looks like it has not improved. That is a bad thing. Franklin and Bryant, those are two receivers that you can feel confident that if you throw the ball to them, they have a great shot at making a catch. Throw it to them all the time. And try to get the running game going. So anyway, it is what it is. Illinois, 2-0.